Welcome to another Azzy's Guide. Today we're going to cover how to travel to the Mist, the Lion's Arch, and the WvWvW worlds, the Eternal Battlegrounds and Borderlands worlds, through various ways of the Asura Gates. At the most basic level, anywhere you're at, you can press the button H, which is your Heroes tab, which is popped up right now. On the very bottom left tab is these cross swords. If you click on that, it'll ask you if you want to enter the Mist, which is the PvP lobby. But since I'm already in there, we don't really travel there. But if you did travel there, I will now show you what it looks like to be in the Mist. Once you get into the Hall of Memories, you basically come into the structured PvP area, or the structured PvP lobby, as I'd call it. We call it the Mist. We could call it the SPVP lobby. You could call it whatever you want. You could call it the Hall of Memories. Regardless of if this is your first time here, you're gonna start off in this bottom area. Let's get our little yellow circular pen working. I think you start off like right here, and if you notice, we're at the bottom of the map, and you kind of run through here, and there's all these tutorials on how to do like dodging and combat and resing the dead or something like that. I have no idea, because whatever it was, I just ran right past it. And so yeah, I just kind of ran all past all that PvP tutorials because I thought I was knowledgeable in what I was doing, because I watched like 50 hours of videos or whatever. I have no idea. Like, there was a tutorial. I think I just kind of blanked out and ran past it. And I came into this area, which is the basic PvP lobby area um for structured PvP. Once you come here, you are boosted to level 80. You have all your traits unlocked. You have all your skills, your utilities, your heals unlocked. You have access to different weapon vendors. Like, I think over here, they will help you upgrade your weapons or change your weapons around. Basically, what ArenaNet did was, for structured PvP, they made it kind of like a level playing field where everyone had all their abilities unlocked, and they had access to all the weapons and all the gear, and you could switch gear around to build it to your particular build. You have all the trade points unlocked, so you could fool around and basically make your character how you would make your character at level 80, all tweaked out. So when you do go into combat with other players, it's not so much dependent on gear, like, oh, I ground out 50 hours of swarming lava gear, and now I'm able to defeat everyone. No, it's about your skill. It's about putting together the better build. It's about teamwork and coordination with the rest of your party that you go into PvP with for the structured PvP. So if you want to just check out what your end game character would look like, this is a good opportunity. Come into the Mist, check it out, fool around with some of the traits, the abilities, test it out if you want. There's actually an area of targeting dummies over here. So if you like run over here, you can run past this bridge, come over here, fight the targeting dummies, blah blah blah, test it out. I will insert a video of it right now. What's kind of cool is they provide various targeting dummies for you. So like ones with light armor, medium, or heavy armor. They actually have running target golems in the background that you can see there. So you could hit them with your immobilized effects. And then there's like a whole group of them if you want to test out your AoE. Coming back, let me erase some of this stuff. So you guys are wondering, how do I get into the structured PvP world? Well, one thing you could do is you could run to right over here, and there's going to be two gates. And I will insert a video of it right now. Dun 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 dun. Covering up the dialogue. And coming back, I'm going to pop up a picture of it right over here. So as you see in this image, here I am over here with this junior brown bear, and we're gonna run to either direction, to here or here. This takes us to Lion's Arch, or we call it LA because the place is so ghetto and filled with pirates. And in Lion's Arch, it's the PvE capital, not PvP, PvE capital. So we go there, and from there we could warp to other points, and I'll do that in a little bit. Over here leads to the Eternal Battlegrounds. So unfortunately, from the Mist, you can't go to Green World or Red World or Blue World. You can't go to all four of the WvWvW matches, or the maps. So instead, you go to Lion's Arch, which is the winner. And once you unlock all the waypoints there, it's much easier to travel around. So we'll just pretend to go to Lion's Arch. I can't do the Wayne's World thing. So over here at Lion's Arch, it's like this whole big area. Um, I started running around, and you'll find all these little waypoints all throughout the map. For me, the most important 3 waypoints was the one right here at Fort Mariner, the one right here at the Grand Piazza, and the one right here. And let me show you why. Let me pop up another map. The one at Fort Mariner is important because it leads to the PvP world. So what you'll have is, this is the WvW Asura Gates. Asuras are these little cute little halfling with long ears and a funky dog nose creatures, and they create these like giant stargates that you warp through. So they're actually like ancient Egyptian gods that are really short, and you can't tell if they're male or female except if they start talking. But sometimes even at that, you can't really tell if they're male or female. And here's actually an arena over here where if you want to battle your mini pets, you could do that like Pokemon, but you can't do that right now. And the winner gets to eat and cook the losers Pokemon thing, but yeah, it's not implemented right now. So, anyways, if you want to jump into the open world PvP or the WvWvW, you could jump into one of these 4 Asura Gates. One's going to be the Eternal Battlegrounds. I think it might be this one. I forget. Then it's Red World, Blue World, Green World, or whatever order it is. I don't really quite know. So, say you go to Eternal Battlegrounds at the Hall of Memories or in the Mist, and it's full. You could just come to Lionsgate and say, hey, I'll go into Red World instead, or Green World, or Blue World. And one of these, which I think it's this one, will take you back to the Mist. And so usually when you come in from, when you come in from the Mist, you'll appear right here, and then you run along this way and go more north, and which is the rest of the map. And so you come along here, unlock this point, and this point's important because if you want to go back to the PvE world, especially if you want to unlock your skill challenges and stuff, these Asura Gates will take you back to the various PvE homeworld or homelands or the main cities of the 5 different races. This one was the Norns. I think this one was human. This one might have been Char, Sylvari, Asura. I don't know which one is which, except for this one's Norn. And you could tell the difference because there'll be guards standing along these staircases here, and the guards will be the race of whatever the Asura Gate leads you to. And of course, they're going to say something, like Black Citadel or Holbreck or wherever the divinities reach, and you'll play along and be able to do stuff like that. The other really important crafting area, or not the crafting area, but waypoint, I thought was this one right here because it leads you right to the bank. So if you want to like drop off your items, you can come to the bank here, and then you can run right over here, and there's crafting items. So if you look really close, there's like this little animal skin, this arrow, this blacksmith, this alchemy cauldron, this jewelry thing, tailoring scissors, this I don't know, this skull, I have no idea. But so anyways, you could run over here to do your crafting. You could run back to your bank, grab like items from there, and back and forth. So it's kind of nice. One other point I wanted to point out was right over here on the map. These are the auction houses. I know it's a little bit far from the bank, but you could run here, check your auctions, whatnot. You could actually go straight to the auction house from within your bag, so that's pretty cool. And oh, right over here that I kind of covered up, this guy right here, I believe, retrains your traits if you want to do that. But every once in a while, you might find something that's useful. Let me pop up another picture. And here's another picture of something that I thought was important in Lion's Arch. They have this little kid that had this speed boot thing here. So if you run to the kid, he'll give you a speed boon, a swiftness boon for X amount of time. I forgot how long you got it for, but it did wear out after a while. So if you want to, you could definitely get faster speed while in Lion's Arch. So again, on the most basic level, you could travel around really quick in Lion's Arch to get to the PvP worlds. You could go to the structured PvP, or you could go to the Eternal Battlegrounds or any of the Borderland worlds here. To return to the PvE worlds, it's right here. Travel by waypoint. You just come here. Instead of running all the way here to go here or to go here, just go to your map, click on the waypoint, and you'll warp there almost instantaneously. And traveling within Lion's Arch, I believe, is free from waypoint to waypoint, while when you're out in the PvE world, it costs a little bit more money. Other than that, enjoy. Hopefully, the next beta weekend's coming out. And after this, after the credits, which, I don't really know why I ever insert credits because I don't really say much in them. I have a kind of funny video from in-game gameplay that I thought was hilarious. All right, take care and happy hunting.
Once you feel you're ready, you can move on into battle. As a wise sage once said, know when you can fight and when you cannot, and you will be victorious. Good luck to you.